Welcome to the MFS Wellness Podcast, a hybrid structure encompassing health, fitness, self-improvement, and entertainment, where no topic is off limits and all opinions are graciously welcomed.
Let's get on with the show!
And now, here's the host of the show, Mike Sinopoli.
Welcome to the MFS Wellness Podcast. I am Mike Sinopoli, certified nutrition coach, consultant, counselor, call me whatever you'd like. This episode, I want to touch on a word that I believe I made up. Probably not. It's probably been used somewhere else. I don't think it's in the dictionary, but I call it gymtimidation. Yeah, you can call me a douchebag whenever you want for using that term. But hey, it's a real thing. Gymtimidation. That is the fear of going to a gym for various reasons. This is very typical for somebody who is wanting to work on their health, fitness, and things, and they just can't seem to get over that hump to go in public and do movements. They're very beneficial for their overall physique, mobility, health, and longevity in life, and everything like that. And it's a shame that it exists, and it's unfortunate. But hopefully, after you listen to this short episode, you might want to turn that around if you do have some form of gymtimidation wreaking havoc inside of your chest and stomach area. To go to a gym it is intimidating for the first time, especially, or if you haven't been there in a while, or maybe you're just out of shape at this point, or don't feel well, and you know you don't want to go in there and be judged and be laughed at, or have people look at you funny. That's all normal. And that's just kind of playing on with everything else. It's just an insecurity. It's okay to have that sort of insecurity. You're not by yourself. People have that. And, you know, even me, I've been going to a gym regularly 5-6 days a week for over 10 years now. And, you know, there's been times when I, maybe took some time off, went on a vacation, came back, felt bloated, and almost felt like I didn't want to go into the gym. Like maybe someone was going to look at me like, oh, look at this guy. He got fat. But, I didn't. It's just a feeling. And, you get in there, you get started, you get back into it. To overcome this gymtimidation, I first and foremost recommend starting with a personal trainer. Can be expensive, but I guarantee you that it is going to be worth everything in the world, even if you don't end up with an ideal trainer. At least you get into the gym, familiarize yourself with some equipment, learn some different skills, apply some proper form, avoid injury, because that's probably something that you really want to focus in on there. So once you got somebody there, a trainer that is going to walk you through ideal movements, they may start you small, which they should, lighter weights, maybe even on machines at first. Just to get you going, and then progress from there. And that's definitely a good route. A lot of gyms, commercial gyms especially, will have free trainers available to you upon signing up. It is a sales tactic. They're going to try to get you to continue with them. That's part of the process. So just take them up for their freebies and then be on your way if you feel good. If you don't, take them up on their continuing training with them. You might learn a lot and be very, very well worth the money. Another way to go about it is to grab a gym partner, a friend, somebody else that either already is going to the gym and has a good idea of it, or even somebody else in your same situation who has the same gymtimidation feelings going on within them, and you can go together. But be careful with gym buddies. I tend to work out by myself. That's not because I'm antisocial or don't like people, but I find that going to the gym is better by myself. For me, I prefer my music. I prefer just doing my own thing. That's it. If I need a spot, I'll grab somebody I know at the gym, and that'll be that. And I'll do the same for them, reciprocate. The danger with a gym buddy is that you could become too reliant upon them. It works both ways. They might end up motivating you to get to the gym on a day you don't feel like going. And that's great. But they can also not go themselves. And then you, in turn, kind of get that like, oh, okay, well, they're not going to go. I'm not going to go. What's he doing? You want to go to the bar instead? Yeah, okay. Then you end up at the bar instead of the gym because you both aren't dedicated enough. So you got to have the dedication within you, and you can't rely on your partner to keep up that sort of dedication. Not a problem there. So also another thing you can do before you go in the gym is fire up YouTube. You can find just about any exercise that you think you want to apply on YouTube, and check the form. You want to look at the form of the movements that you're going to go do in the gym. This will give you an idea of what to do. You'll feel a little bit more comfortable when you go in. You'll avoid injury, and it'll give you some confidence when you get in there. You can also, don't be afraid to ask somebody at the gym, hey, what are you doing? How does this work? What is this? People at the gym may look narcissistic, egotistical, full of themselves, looking in the mirror, flexing, and whatever they're doing. And, maybe they do have a little bit of that in them. But I will tell you this, from my own experience, 9.5 out of 10 people at the gym are going to help you out. They are there for themselves. They are into it. They believe in it. And if they do believe in it for themselves, they're going to believe in it for you. I will always spot somebody. I will always help somebody out that needs any type of form correction if they ask for it. I don't give unsolicited advice at the gym. I kind of let people go and do what they got to do. But ask somebody. Don't be afraid, and don't worry about it. That's how you learn. And most of those people have been there themselves. And we're all in the gym. Many of us are in there because we have had a body image issue. And if you have a body image issue, that's okay. Why would you not go into the gym to help rectify this body image issue by improving yourself? And I don't believe, if anyone says they didn't have it at one point, they're probably lying, I would say, the majority of them, because that's the way it goes. We're all there because we want to improve our physique. That's why we start. Most people start for looks, functionality, longevity of life, mobility and such. That all comes in later on. And you start finding more reasons why you're in there and why you feel good. So that's another one. Feel free to start with machines, things that are a little bit away from maybe the free weights, the barbells and the dumbbells. Then maybe move to cables, and then eventually, when you're ready, get to the free weights. The free weights are the best. Barbell, dumbbell exercises. They're not on a track, so that you have range of motion yourself. You can push and hit your muscles a little bit more and connect to your muscles more when you get there. Don't rush right into it. Start with the machines if you're more comfortable. Just get yourself acclimated to being there. Once you're comfortable with your surrounding, then you can just go ahead and you'll start wanting to venture out into other areas a little bit more. Maybe you'll make a few acquaintances over there. And like I said, those could be the people that you end up talking to that'll help you out. Find some good programming as well before you go. Don't just go in there and walk around to different stuff. Know what you're doing. Train your legs a certain day, train your chest another, your back the next. Split it up. Give yourself adequate rest. You want to give yourself somewhere between 48 to 72 hours of rest between each muscle group, unless you're going to do a lighter session in there for some extra triggers on those muscles. That's fair game. But I believe in the solid 48 to 72 hours rest before you hit it again. I like to hit every muscle group twice a week at minimum. That just seems to feel best. So, have a direction so you don't look like a, just lost puppy in the gym. And, that's not going to help your insecurity. Have some purpose, have some direction, and you'll get in there and you'll be just fine. And even if you do run into an asshole at the gym, fuck them. They don't care. If they're going to be like that, they have their own insecurity. Now, if somebody's going to mock your form, laugh at your body, or do anything, they're garbage. They don't matter. They don't matter. So you just don't have to worry about anybody, really. You're there for you. Don't let if you're afraid of that person probably doesn't even exist, who's going to go ahead and mock you and say something to you negative, derogatory. They probably don't even exist. So if that's what you're worried about, you're letting an imaginary person hold you back from improving yourself and hitting your goals that you have in your head. So don't worry about them, because if they do exist and one of those people come out of nowhere, they're not worth your time. And you just keep pressing on, because they're few and far between. So then once you've got that down and you start progressing, you're going to start feeling more comfortable with it. Stay consistent. That's number one. Consistency, Just get in there a few days a week. If you miss a workout, who cares? That's okay. Keep going. Don't let one missed workout lead to 3-week absence from the gym, and then you go back and feel like you're restarting again, and you're all new again. Same thing with food, like I was talking about before. One bad meal. No, don't let that turn into 7 bad meals. You just have the one, and you get back on track with your food. Same goes for the gym. Just get right back in and do your next workout that day. And I recommend don't even set days for your workouts. Don't say, okay, it's back day is Monday, legs is Wednesday. And then you can't go Wednesday for some reason, and you're like, I missed my leg day. Now I don't know what to do. Just do legs on Thursday, the next day. Just keep rotating. Just know what your next muscle group is going to be, and keep progressing from that. So I believe that's about everything that can intimidate you at the gym. Don't compare yourself to people. That's another big one. That's a waste of time. You're not them. If they can deadlift 500-600 pounds, good for them. Who cares? You don't need to. If they have a 6-pack in the mirror and you don't, so be it. Don't run away from that. Don't let that discourage you. Just, if anything, let it motivate you. Let it inspire you, and that's where you want to go. But again, what if that's not your goal? You don't know what these people are doing. You don't know what they're taking. You don't know their training schedule, their goals, their genetics. So just ease up on the comparisons. That goes for in the gym, on the internet, anywhere you're at. There's no reason to compare yourself to another person. That's just going to potentially lead to self-sabotage. Even the other way, oh, look at this guy. I'm way better in shape than him. He's overweight. I'm awesome. No, that's just going to build your ego. And your ego should be left, if you have one, should be left at the front door before you walk into the gym. Because really, let's get rid of that stigma. That the gym goers are the egotistical maniacs who are just in the mirror looking at themselves all the time. The mirrors are there. Sure, you want to look at yourself and be happy about your progress. That's awesome. I encourage that. But it's also there for functionality reasons, so you can watch your form in the mirror. So you can see yourself squat. You can see yourself deadlift on certain very functional exercises that are very important, like squats and deadlifts. You want to see your form. You want to correct those things if you're doing something incorrect. Maybe you see your legs get bowed on the squats. You can say, oh, shit, that's what's going on. Without a mirror, you're not going to know. You just feel awkward. So, the culture is positive at the gym. Once you're ingrained in it and you get there and you become a regular, it becomes part of your lifestyle. You get there, you start to get to know people. You realize that you're all there for the same reasons. You're all there taking this thing seriously. You kind of connect with people on this other level that you didn't know what was there when you would have perceived them all as egomaniacs otherwise. So give everybody a chance. Give yourself a chance for sure. Don't worry about anyone's opinion when you're in there. The majority of people in there will help you. Okay. If you ask them, especially, I'd say about 85% of people don't give a shit what you're doing in there. 10%, another 10%, 13% will probably go ahead and help you out of nowhere, or just be very upfront and maybe try to be outgoing and help you. And then there's always going to be an asshole wherever you go. It's the gym, the grocery store, the bar, a church. There's always going to be some prick that you got to deal with. So that's part of life. They're everywhere. It's not just the gym. So my best advice is to pick up a solid beginner. If you're a beginner, pick up a solid plan. Hit me up. Please message me. I love putting higher level workout plans together for people that they just kind of go off of to give them some direction. Get in there, plan it ahead a little bit. Don't worry about what's going on. Ask for help, hire a trainer, all those things. Just get in there, do it, and make it part of your life. And you will thank yourself for doing that and having that be a part of your lifestyle. If you're not there and you don't think it's for you, you don't like weightlifting, trust me, give it a chance. Give it a chance. There are a lot of benefits to it, not just for your physique, but for your overall health. So, like I said earlier, just hit me up if needed. I am at MFS Wellness at Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can drop me an email whenever you'd like. It's mike@mfswellness.com. Happy to talk about anything fitness related, nutrition, or whatever else you want to spout out over at me. I'm a very easygoing, non-judgmental person. So never hesitate to contact me as needed. Thanks, and until next time, we will see you.